Who? What happened? All right, but there you go. Don't take my word for it. Take it from Bobo's ex-girlfriend. The guy's brilliant.
No, I'm Bobo's sister.
Take it from Bobo's sister, who's a hot, single, eligible lady. How are you doing, Bobo's sister?
I'm doing okay. One of your producers called and asked if Bobo could come on the show.
What was your name again?
He's not home right now, but thanks anyway. That's what Bobo's words were. Thanks anyway.
Okay. Now, did you tell Bobo we had a segment called Happy Birthday Bobo then yesterday?
He didn't care. He's very distraught. His favorite hockey team lost last night.
Yes, the Rangers, I believe, right?
Yeah.
I believe
He ran across the living room and he kicked Mr. Malunigan's in the ribs so hard I had to take him to the vet.
No. Mr. Malunigan's pretty old, too.
Mr. Malunigan's is on death's door now.
Yeah. He was before. Now he's probably dead.
Bobo kicked him really hard.
Right.
He does have an anger issue. Have you seen him talk politics?
He has a green belt. He has a green belt. He has a green belt in karate. He kicked that dog really hard.
Now, let me ask you this, and I believe your name is Daniela?
Yes.
Is it?
Why did you have to guess that?
Because I haven't seen your beautiful. I remember a pretty face, Daniela. I do. And
sounds like you don't. You just asked me my name.
the last time you were on,
You're lying.
who's that on your shirt, Daniela?
It's my brother.
Bobo.
Weird.
Bobo.
The reason I know Bobo has an anger issue, and we might even have clips of it, I sent it to Garrett yesterday if it's still handy. The last time your brother was on the show, right, he was plugging our whiskey, McCluskey's whiskey, right? It's made by hardworking guys who work hard, and
Blue-collar guys like him.
and then at the end, when you came on, I believe Kevin Brennan, Happy Birthday's quote was, this is hysterical at home, but I'm fucking terrified. I believe he said that because you were screaming, running around fake news, and then I believe the other thing Brennan said was, as you're losing your mind because it was before a Rangers game, he looked at me and goes, the game isn't for 4 hours.
That wasn't me. That was my brother.
Right.
It was
but
Bobo.
you said your brother has anger issues.
Yes.
Okay.
He hurt Mr. Malunigan's pretty bad. Then he was screaming at my mother that he was going to light himself on fire.
No.
He said he was going to Times Square and he was going to light himself on fire.
Now, was he serious about it or was he telling a fib?
I think he was lying.
All right, well, here's my question. And Bobo aside, and we can get back to him. And I'd love if he could. I wanted him to give us a breakdown of what went wrong with the blue shirts, as they're called. See, I know stuff.
Rags.
The Islanders are still in it, right?
I'll read you his
Nope.
exact text message to Steve.
I would. What's that?
I am not home right now. Thanks anyway.
Steve's not even here. Oh, he texted it to Steve. I'm sorry. Go on.
That's what Bobo said to him.
Okay, he said.
He said, "I am not home right now. Thanks anyway."
Where is? Can I ask you? I'm assuming Bobo is rushing Mr. Malunigan. I can't say that. I cannot.
He's a schnoodle.
I was wrong. I was wrong to try and end the show after the Let's Go Mets clip. I was wrong. I can admit when I'm wrong. Yeah, he's a schnoodle.
Let's go Mets.
No, he's a schnoodle. Right? Because he's.
That was one of the most Jewish things I've ever seen.
Let's go Mets stink.
It was very Jewish.
Just unathletic, but enthusiastic.
In his defense,
the perfect embodiment of a Met. That Jew was Mr.
I'm a fellow
Met.
Mets fan. I enjoyed it, but boy, was it Jewish.
Oh
but
my God.
in Ellie's defense,
Never seen anything more
Ellie
Mets
just
in my
texted me.
life.
What the fuck?
he's a good guy, and he's like, I don't want to break anything, but trust me.
Best Mets fan.
Abaci are gook calculators, as you know, are wrong. They're Sumerian adding machines, are here to be broken. Ask our buddy Kevin Dombrowski, who, by the way, I got a call. I think I want to grab.
You want to ask him?
Do you know if Bobo's lighting himself on fire?
Hold on, we want to ask Kevin Dombrowski. Can we go to Kevin Dombrowski real fast, Garrett? Here we go. Or Steve. I'm sorry. There you go. Hey, Kevin. Kevin Dombrowski, everyone. Thank you very much. It was good. All right, we're back to Daniela.
He was bald like your other co-host, too.
Yeah. Thank God. Thank God for your lovely head of hair. You don't wear. And I'm going to say.
You took my head of hair. I don't know what.
I don't like it. Now, so I'm guessing Mr.
Mr. Malunigan's is vomiting blood.
All right. You know who used to wear this?
Yeah, that Asian guy used to come in here.
You look like my brother.
Please.
Hold on.
This is turning me on.
Daniela, are you also a Rangers and Mets fan, or do you have like a rivalry at home that makes Bobo, angry?
I don't care about sports. I just like doing my hair and shopping because I'm a lady.
Hair looks great. Hair looks great.
Your hair is on. Really? By the way, you know they. By the way, look, I'm Alan Alda from MASH. They snipe stream, so it's a stream of a stream.
Your hairline's better. It's a bit, a little lower there.
It's a Photoshop. Oh, by the way, remember fucking in Happier Days, who was the guy Aaron played that wore the headband? Oh, I can't even remember. He was
Asian guy.
I just like doing gal stuff.
Yeah, so this is a Photoshop. So
Bobo's obsessed with the Rangers and the Mets and the New York Knicks. Actually, I don't know about that last one, but definitely he is obsessed with the Rangers and the Mets.
Let me ask
and
me
in
also.
1996, he went to a game in April, and the Rangers beat the Devils 4-2.
Oh, so you're both autistic.
Hey, by the way, I was busy last night doing the wet spot, so I don't know who won the Sixers Celtics game. Billy Tardy.
Mr. Maludikins has a wet spot in his bed where he urinated himself because his ribs are broken.
He kicked the piss out of him.
Hold
Bobo
on.
kicked
trying
his
to
urine
shit
out.
on Billy Tardy. Billy Tardy, I turned the game off when it was tied after 3 quarters.
Kicked his urine out.
I'm Daniela Tardy.
Now, Glenn, look at that.
I get it.
Now, and Glenn can weigh on this because he's a lady. Glenn is a fucking cocksman.
Hey, he took a picture with my girlfriend Jocelyn Jane the other week. He met her like 2 days after I met her.
Have you
Piece of
ever?
shit.
Have you talked to? Oh,
She sent me a video.
did she?
Yeah.
If only we had that video right here.
Oh, I got it.
What's it? Did you send it to Garrett?
No, but I'm not kidding.
Nope. Because maybe Garrett has it already.
Oh, no.
Let's see. Garrett, do you have a video we could look at? Hold on.
Wait, I have your video. I have your video right here.
Stop it. Yo, stop it.
I have your video.
Okay. Oh, that's this is how you fucking. There you go. Ellie, everyone, the funny Ellie.
Let's go, Mets! Now he stepped back. You always want to step
That was a
forward
good
when you
He
see.
video.
didn't want to break it. But that's right. Danielle, do you have that video?
No.
I don't know who does what. I'm just here because of my lovely, lovely hair.
You want to? I'm not kidding.
No, stop it. We have it. We have the video.
This is a
I
different.
heard you have a nice dick.
No, we have to. Stop ruining the reveal. My head
You're
itches.
ruining it.
What's that?
You're ruining it.
I'm a lunatic, and you're not ruining anything. All right, so
Ruining.
I'd beg to differ.
here's my question. My question is this. I says Mabel. So you're saying Bobo took Mr. Loonigan to the vet right now, I would hope, right?
No, I don't know where he is.
Did
Stormed out and he said he was going to light himself on fire in Times Square.
did anyone take Mr. Malunigan to the vet? Because I know he was just there.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
Did they amputate his toe or his tail?
His tail.
Oh man.
So you're
Now
saying
he just wags his behind.
so you're saying a schnoodle, which is part schnauzer and part poodle, right?
It's a part schnoodle. It's schnauzer and a poodle.
Why isn't
it's
it called a
schnoodle.
powser? Why is it called a powser?
It's called Mr. Baloodigans.
Yes, and again, refresh our memory why he's named Mr. Malunigans.
My brother is
Retarded.
A Mets
is retarded.
fan.
Like you would think someone that's a little, I'm not going to say slow. Wait, I'm going to say slow, would give their dog a name like one syllable, like Spot. What are your dog's names?
Mr. Baloodigans is a good
Jethro
name.
and Noah.
Oh my God. You gave them people names.
I didn't name either of them.
You gave them, who did?
One was my ex's dead mother. Come on, everyone at home, and give it a good laugh.
That's
Right.
not
And the other
funny.
was
What's this? She was named, he named her after her boyfriend that she fucked on an ark.
Oh boy,
No.
she died. So she died. We had to take him on, and Noah was a rescue. Was already named.
So let me see if I have this right. Excuse me 1 minute, love. Actually, Danielle, I'd love your thoughts on this. So you're saying it's not even your ex-girlfriend's dog you're watching. It's your ex-girlfriend's mother's dog.
We've had that dog
Is it a schnoodle?
6-7 years.
Excuse me
No,
for a minute. Not all dogs are schnoodles, Daniela.
I know that. That's why I asked.
It's not
Would I be
shoe.
asking if I assumed all dogs were schnoodles?
You're right, but
But I don't kick it in the ribs, which is why I only kick schnoodles in the ribs as hard as you can when your sports teams will lose.
My brother kicked it in the ribs and then stomped on its head several times.
Oh boy, I didn't know about
He
the
said,
head part.
"Shut up, you tailless faggot dog. The Rangers just blew it. The Rangers blew it."
Is it moving around at all, or is it just sleeping, Daniela?
did it?
He's been taking a lot of naps.
He might have a
In the same spot for about
might have a
13
concussion,
hours?
or he might be in excruciating pain.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
Is he breathing? Have you checked his pulse?
Oh, yeah, he's breathing. Yeah, he's fine.
See, here's
It was an unfortunate incident.
okay. Now, no, it wasn't. It was an act of hate.
No,
An unfortunate
he does-
incident is that he had to have. Is that your tailless faggot dog? Your words, not mine, Daniela.
The only reason he hit the dog is because the Rangers lost.
I
It was
heard-
an accident.
Wait, no, it would have been.
If the
an
Rangers had won, he wouldn't have nearly murdered the dog.
See, you're using. It would have been an accident if the Rangers won and he was running around the house celebrating and he accidentally kicked the dog in his glee. But it was actually a premeditated act of hatred and vengeance that he took out on on tailless faggot dog Maloonigans because the Rangers lost. What was the final score?
It was 4-0.
Yikes.
It was a shutout.
Are you?
On second thought, maybe he should have kicked
Yeah,
it.
I think Mr. Maloonigan needs to go to the vet. Stat.
I watched the game. The dog got lucky.
Dog.
Yeah, see, we don't disappoint. You come in live. Yeah, we don't mess around. Yeah, okay. So, no one has taken in the past. I would guess like we'll call it 14, 15 hours. No one has taken Mr. Maloonigan to take the. He hasn't seen any medical care.
No, he's fine. He's taking a nap.
Okay, how many naps? How in the past 14 hours? How many naps has Mr. Maloonigan taken?
Well, there's been like 5 really long naps.
Okay. And when he gets up,
Each one several hours.
Okay. So.
He gets up and he kind of wobbles around. One
good.
time he urinated on the bed.
Now, a lot of
And
people.
then he lies down. He's lying down right now.
Now, a lot of people say when an animal, especially a cat or dog, urinates in a strange place, not unlike it's not as opposed to when a bailiff shits on a bed, completely different. He's mourning the assassination of Jerry Springer. Thank you for getting that. But when a cat or a dog urinates in a strange place, it usually means they are trying to get your attention because they need help. So
No, I think what happened, it was in the middle of the night.
Right.
He was just being lazy.
because he can't walk more than 4 steps. Now, was it a normal colored urine or was it discolored?
It was brown.
Okay, because that brown is blood. There's probably blood.
No, he was, he drank some iced tea.
Okay, all right.
I don't know if that's good either.
I drink tea.
a lot of it's a lot of sugar.
I
for
drink a
dog.
lot of iced tea, and it makes my urine actually clearer and lighter.
Well, you're not a dog.
Thank God. or
You're
I-
not a schnoodle.
I am not a schnoodle.
Schnoodles drink iced tea off the floor. It comes out brown.
Oh God.
That's not true. Your dog is bleeding
Why is he
internally.
drinking off the floor? You
Because
don't put it in a bowl?
Because-
Bobo spiked his iced tea off the ground at the end of the
Oh,
second period.
Makes sense.
What was the score after 2 periods?
2-0.
And so there's still a glimmer of hope. So I'm imagining
Not really.
the kick. Like I could see if it was 4-0 after 2 periods, and I know hockey that would never happen because they'd pull the goalie. But if it was like a blowout, if they were out of the game after 2 periods, I'm sure he would have been more ready for it. But he held on. Am I right? Bobo held on that entire 3rd period, thinking maybe they come back. And when they didn't, that schnoodle got it right in the schnoodle. Am I right? Right in the schnood.
The dog's doing fine.
You keep saying that, and yet the dog.
The dog's fine.
I'm gonna say we don't miss Aaron at all.
And
Like, we
wait, so
miss
what?
him, but not right now.
And then you said he slammed the door and left and hasn't been back, so he was out all night.
He made a scene in front of my mother. He said he was
Oh.
going to light himself on fire in Times Square, and then he took off.
That must have troubled Mom. I mean,
She's a little worried.
and any idea where he is?
Times Square.
Oh, he's just. I'll go. Oh, I took the shuttle.
Or
I'll check-
thereabouts.
Yeah, he's setting people on fire. Now the last guy.
No. He said he was going to set himself on fire.
Right now, but like if there's any way to save him to stop this, you could tell him it's a hack bit because we once had, for the sake of news, you recall, legit news guy set himself on fire. Do you recall that?
a few times.
No.
A few times. Yeah, you weren't really. We weren't in the Bobo and Danielle business at that point, were we?
Have you seen my brother? You
I
guys
actually-
work in the city. Where is he?
I took the shuttle in from Times Square, and there was somebody pissing and screaming and doing heroin in a corner, but
well,
I
that
couldn't
could-
see his face. I
Could have
don't.
been anyone.
Daniel doesn't do heroin.
No,
That could have been anyone.
maybe that
He
wasn't
drinks
him.
beer.
Didn't see anyone on fire, so that's good.
By the way, this just in, Billy Tardy is watching. He says Celtics in 6. Our boy Matt Miller is watching. He says he's had a job the whole time, and he still has it. He just does more real work and less jack-offery. And again, so is there any timeline that our boy Bobo will be back? And by the way, what are you doing on
I
this?
don't
We
know.
know Bobo's in Times Square setting himself on fire. Here's a great question. What are you doing on this lovely day?
I'm just doing gal stuff.
Okay.
That's good.
I'm gonna
Hair
go
looks
shopping.
great.
I'm gonna paint my fingernails. I'm gonna buy hairspray. I'm gonna spray hairspray in my hair. I'm going to paint my toenails.
Right.
And then I'm going to walk the dog.
Okay, sure.
And then
Walk.
I'm going to watch the Kardashian.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
And then I'm going to watch the Vanderpump.
Vanderpump. Right. Have
And
you?
then I'm going to go to sleep.
Yeah, maybe he'll call it. Before you go, I just wanted to. This was the whole point of this story. Okay.
Oh.
Like. Obviously, you and Bobo aren't in relationships, but my friend Jim here is this sexy.
Bobo had sex with my other brother.
I didn't even know you had another brother.
I have another brother, and Bobo did fuck on him.
Oh my God! Buried the lead.
He did fuck on your other
Was
brother.
he angry?
Yes.
Was it about the Rangers?
They molested each other. No, it was about the Mets.
Okay.
Yeah.
They had to prove to each other they were the best Met fan.
I've molested people for
They
the same
sucked each
reason.
other's Wheaties.
There you go. Well, okay. I'm just saying, don't you think it's odd that my
Yep.
buddy Jim Stantz has a dog, and as we said, not a schnoodle.
It's just a baseball team. I don't know why they had to suck each other off.
It's bizarre. Just a dog, not a schnoodle. He has been watching. He has been splitting custody with his ex of the dogs for fucking going on 3.5 years now. I would say.
That makes me
Love my
sad.
dog. So the only reason I'm alive, I would have killed myself.
And why don't you just take custody of the dogs?
Because it makes my life easier. Because I could work and do stuff half the week. We plan it out, and then she takes them the other half.
You can't have Matt Miller walk the dog.
I would love to take them all the time.
Like
if anything.
And by the way, aren't dogs a chick magnet? Like when Bobo is out walking around, dragging a limping, fucking concussed Mr. Maloonigan, you know, your tailless faggot dog, aren't the chicks all over him? Like when you walk around with Mr. Maloonigans, Daniela, I'm sure a fucking handsome young lady like yourself is. I just looked directly at her. It is funny. I'm sure men are fucking falling all over you, not unlike your dog is falling every third step. No.
It might be a surprise, but the schnoodle's not a real pussy grabber. it kind of a lame little gay dog.
Yeah, the schnoodle.
Nobody. It looks like I'm walking a giant rat.
All right.
She doesn't need a dog. Look at her. She's
Yeah,
beautiful.
Buzz, I don't need a dog. I'm a hot lady.
She doesn't need a pussy magnet. She has a pussy.
Right. So, well,
I do girl stuff.
Then I guess my next question.
Guys flock.
Then I guess my next question is: does Bobo, when he's not in Midtown setting himself on fire,
Right.
does Bobo use Mr. Maloonigans at all, or it's pretty much a pussy rejector when he's walking them too?
She tries. I don't know if it really works for him.
Right.
Because the dog would be better served chasing girls down and biting their ankles so Bobo could jump on top of them.
Right. but Bobo would never do that because he's
But
such a gentleman.
the dog's a little puss, so it doesn't do that either.
Yeah,
Doesn't
little
attr-
dogs are kind of gay. I don't think women are attracted to little
Women
dogs.
won't fuck him I don't know why, but women don't want to fuck my brother,
Yeah.
even when he has a really nice dog.
Yeah.
They won't fuck him.
Has he has he tried wooing them with an ice cold glass of McCluskey's whiskey?
Yeah, if what you're inferring is has he drugged women, yes. It doesn't ever seem to take long enough.
Doesn't take.
All right, well,
Because they're a bit too big, he needs to up the dosage.
He doesn't really know what he's doing.
all right. Well, we're gonna let you go.
He
'cause
just puts Tylenol in their drink.
I'm sure you have to go. But let me
They don't have headaches afterwards.
let me ask you this, and then we'll let you go. Do you think that Jim is sharing custody?
Right here.
Yeah, do you think? I see you, handsome motherfucker. You're right behind the Dubra, to the left of the topper, whatever you're.
Fisher's Island, 9% alcohol.
There you go. Do you think he's using? He's sharing custody of his pets with his ex because he thinks that's the best case scenario for the dogs,
Hell
or
no.
that's because the dogs would be fine and he should be walking the dogs to pick up chicks and be like, hey, maybe because I'm such a
My
ladies' man.
dogs are very aggressive, so they don't really like people.
Really?
It really wouldn't work.
Aren't they like labs or
They're
something?
not aggressive. They're excitable. They're excitable boys.
Or so.
So, they don't, so my point is, if I walk past a
Are
lady,
you licking
if I say
your lips, you seductive woman? You?
This question is 5 hours long.
All right,
I don't get it.
Okay,
I think he's keeping his ex's dogs because he's sad the Rangers lost.
I'm an
and
Islanders
he
fan.
needs something to kick.
He needs something in the house to kick really, really, really hard.
All right,
my mother's for.
okay.
The dog went, yeep!
All right, so
Was that the noise of me?
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you
Daniel
go.
hit the dog and it went, yeep!
All right, so I'm gonna let you go, but I'm gonna say this: if Bobo,
I like how you see me laugh with a feather in the cap.
if Bobo should return, okay,
Yeah.
tell him we'd like to call him, and tell him we're worried about Mr. Maloonigan, okay?
The fuck is this?
You don't have to worry, he's fine. Thanks anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Bobo's not home, guys. Thanks anyway.
Well, it's always a pleasure talking to you. I'll tell you that, Daniela.
You're welcome.
Call back anytime.
Danielle, I'll give you my number after the show. I'll give you it right now. It's 203-667-7188. Feel free to hit me up.
There you go.
I like a forward man.
Yeah,
I like
we
an
both have the
aggr-
same
I like
facial
an
hair.
aggressive man who knows what he wants.
And let me tell you
Knows
that
he wants to grab me by the hips and stick it deep.
Jesus, I'm,
I'm gonna-
a gentleman. Let's go on a date first before I kick you in the ribs.
Where are
Don't
you,
go
where are
on
you gonna
dates.
take me?
Watch this. Hey, here's a great idea.
What?
Since you and your brother are so good with animals, maybe next time he has something to do, you could watch his dogs for him. Jethro and Noah, named after
I
fucking his
hate-
ex-girlfriend's
I don't
mother,
know.
who fucked a guy with an arc.
I
Maybe
hate
you can do
dogs.
that. Maybe you could do
I
that.
don't know if I want to leave my dogs with the Curlins after everything I've heard.
The curling.
Team might lose and they'll be executed.
Yeah. All right. Well. Yeah.
Yeah, I would keep them in the house while the Mets are playing.
Yeah.
Iced tea alone, I mean.
All right.
There's a
Well,
lot of iced tea spilled.
There's a lot of losses.
Billy Tardy says you should kill the dog and the ex. And somebody just said Bobo's sister is lying. All right.
Wait, Daniela,
I'm
do
not
you...
lying.
You're lying.
I'm
It says
not
you're
lying. Bobo is not home. Thanks anyway.
Okay. Well, it's a goddamn.
You know what he thinks of the Giants draft?
The
Giants.
Yeah.
Oh, is he a Giants fan?
I don't know if Bobo's a Giants fan.
Yeah, he's a Giants fan. I
How
know
did
that.
the Eagles get Jalen Carter at number 9? How?
That
How,
team is in
Daniela?
Philadelphia. That Bobo doesn't like them.
And
He likes the Giants.
this is how bad the Chargers are. Okay, they don't need
He likes
anyone
the Giants because
other
their
than
quarterback has the same name as him.
Who?
Daniel.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, the Chargers need no one on. They have one of the best offenses in football, but they have a terrible fucking head coach, terrible offensive coordinator. So they bring in fucking Kellen Moore from Dallas, and you know what they do? They draft the entire
Kick 'em in the
TCU
ribs.
offense over the fucking course of the weekend.
Whoa,
Why?
Yeah.
Daniela's turning me on.
You gonna take me out?
Do that again, I'll take you. I'll take you in if you know
You
what I'm
gonna
saying.
take me out to Applebee's?
Yeah. Fuck your lights out.
Fuck me. Fill me up, Buttercup. What did I drop? All right. Fill me up.
I could go for some Eddie-tizers.
All right, we're going to let you go, Daniela. We have a lot of other stuff to get to, okay?
Bobo-
Daniela, you
not
do
home.
anal?
Thanks
anal?
anyway.
Anal on the table?
Okay, tell Boba to call. She's not going to do
I'm
anal.
not going to answer that.
Sorry, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm not going to answer that.
That's bedroom humor.
Classy
Our friend
lady.
would not approve
I
of
like
it.
bedroom
her.
talk.
That was a test.
Yeah.
I hope I passed.
You did pass.
All right. By the way,
Bobo's not home. Thanks anyway.
love you, Daniela.
Thanks anyway.
All right, call me.
There you go. Watch this. We will get an impartial opinion from a guy that just happens to be on the phone. Okay? Happens to be on the phone.
Oh, no.
Ah, oh my God. Oh my. I already want credit for this. Can you back up on my fucking face?
Nope,
Woof.
don't do
I'm
it.
gonna eat you.
No, leave it.
Nom, nom, nom. Mr. Maloonigan. Mr. Maloonigan.
Woof.
The most
I
troubling.
win. Look, I'm saying it. Look, I don't care. I said have Mr.
most-
Maloonigan. How are you?
Woof.
The most troubling thing here is Bobo without glasses.
It
I
really is.
don't like that at all.
Mr. Maloonigan, we were just
Your lungs?
Mr. Maloonigan, we were just talking to your I guess to your mommy, to your sister. I don't know how it works in that family. Yeah, we were talking to Bobo's sister Danielle,
Wolf.
and she said you were, and I quote, fine. She said you were fine. Now,
Woof.
yeah, you said that. Let me talk to Bobo real quick. 1 second.
Hold on.
Okay.
I kind of want to
One
hear from.
moment.
Wait. There you go. Hey, Bobo.
Why do I look like that?
Bobo, I was talking to your sister, right? And she said you kicked the shit out of Mr. Maloonigan.
Yeah.
Can I put you on pause 1 second? Bobo, his sister, and the dog all talk exactly the same. You do know that. And I wouldn't change a thing. All right, Bobo.
There's a slight difference.
Bobo.
There's a slight.
Bobo, I
My
don't mean to
voice
brag.
is a little deeper.
No, watch this. I'm told you do a spot-on impersonation of Mr. Maloonigan. Can we hear it?
Woof.
Now, Bobo, did you smash your glasses after you kicked the dog?
Yeah.
I lit them on fire.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's good. By the way, also, it's good to see you're back.
I'm not home today.
Right.
I'm not home today. I can't do the show. Thanks anyway.
But it looks like you're sitting right.
I'm not home today. You can't talk to me today. Thanks anyway.
But it seems like you're home.
Someone said my dog needed help with the phone call, so I helped.
Okay.
But I'm not here today. Talk to the dog.
Okay. You're not here. All right. That's right.
Woof.
Oh, I wasn't looking. I thought that was Bobo doing the impersonation. Now, Mr. Maloonigan,
clearly the dog.
I was told. Scotch. I was told. I miss it.
Speaking of scotch,
Yeah. Oh, please. Yeah. Just get up and grab it. No, like, what are we? Or some. So, Mr. Maloonigan, I was told after the Rangers lost 4-0, unlike the Sixers, who won Game 1 in Boston, I believe. Yeah, you don't sound good, Mr. Maloonigan. Now, do you think this is complications from what? By the way, you probably weren't in good health to begin with. Why did they amputate your tail?
Diabetes.
I had nothing to do with that. I just know diabetes. Now that sounds terrible, or as Wilford Brimley would say, diabetes. Now let me ask you. So, by lopping off your tail, and I would imagine a schnoodle like yourself, they don't have long tails, right?
No.
No.
Wolf.
No, right. So once they lopped off the tail, that got rid of all the, and I'll say it, diabetes.
Oof.
No.
I wasn't in pain. Diabetes.
So wait, you
I
still?
need to check my sugar
Woof.
every day. My tail was necrotizing, so they had to chop it off.
That's very.
Woof.
That's a bigger word than I've ever had in any conversation with Bobo or his sister. Necrotizing.
It means it was dying.
Yeah, it's like necrotizing fasciitis, which attacks the skin. I'm very familiar with that.
What happens to fat people's feet?
It also happens when you use your bowel tissue to make a penis when you become trans.
Really?
That's right.
Yeah. But you don't use bowel tissue. I thought you used your arm.
Well, when you run out, they use your bowel tissue, and oftentimes it results in necrosis, unfortunately.
Well, let's check with Bobo's dog, this dog, Maloonigan. By the way, do you like your name, Maloonigan?
Woof.
It's a bit long.
He's getting a lot of mileage out of Wolf. Yeah, I don't understand how you name a dog Maloonigan and think it's like, I'll tell you, I'd rather be named Maloonigan as a dog than Jethro or Noah, although I'll give it to you, they were named when you got them.
Correct.
I had a
yes,
cat
did
named
not
Babbitt and a cat named Brandon, and actually I named it Babbitt. That was a nickname, but that's a nickname. Brandon, I got Brandon named Brandon.
Brandon?
He was named
For an
Brandon.
animal?
It was actually,
You all right, Maloonigan?
you all right, Maloonigan?
Seems like he's holding you too tight. Is that hurting your ribs?
I think one of my ribs is in my lung.
Now, that was from Bobo. Like, do you feel nervous with Bobo holding you now?
No.
Because I just feel like he's just there to finish the fucking job.
He always squeezes me too hard. I'm
Yeah.
used to it. It's the kicks that were bad.
Yeah, right.
Woof.
Oh, right. I just got the squeezes in too hard. Let me explain the joke. Like the retard.
The
in
best
fucking
laid
Of Mice and
plans.
Men.
The best laid plans of mice, and men.
Because you were
English major, minor in marketing, never graduated.
Mr. Maloonigan,
Woof.
will you please, before tomorrow, like, I'm going to check back in on you tomorrow, okay?
Woof.
Okay. And I want you
better.
to have I either want you to have Bobo or fucking Daniela, or what's Bobo's mother's name?
Mrs. Curlid. Woof.
I can't believe I'm trying to get rid of this dog. What am I going to do? We're going to talk? Hey, doesn't Bobo have a girlfriend? See if she's around to take you to the vet.
Bobo doesn't like that.
By the way, it's a Steve show today. What's that? Doesn't she have a girlfriend?
No, Bobo hates that.
Yeah, he does.
Does
Yeah, he
Bobo
does.
hates that?
Oh my God, yes.
Can you please get the girlfriend on then?
Baby.
By the way, I love that I'm asking Mr. Maloonigan to get the girlfriend on. All right. By the way, I have terrible news.
Woof.
Like, that's
Do
why.
you want to know why Bobo no come on your show no more?
Yeah, he's even better.
Me!
I'm out.
This is why Bobo no come on your show no more.
And you won't even be
You
on
do a racist depiction of his girlfriend and she saw it.
Can I ask you something? Why does he get so bent out of shape when you called into the show to say hi to him?
Because she saw it. And she said, oh my God, why are they doing that to me?
Yeah, but
And
again,
he's like, I tear him. I say, Bobo, I'm going to break up with you if you ever let them do that again.
yeah, but
He
why?
said, oh, please don't break up with me. Oh.
You do a pretty good impersonation of Bobo.
Yes.
What did his dog say about that?
Wolf.
Thanks. Thanks, buddy. Means a lot. All right. Well, I keep forgetting your name. Is it Danielle or is that his sister?
Oh, fuck. What's my name? He said Doris.
That's right. It's Doris. All right. Well, Doris, here's the thing. Why are you like that? Because we really like.
Why am I like this?
Why? Yes.
You make me look like this.
No, I don't see why you write this, because we like having Bobo on. He was a lot of fun, and just because.
I made the Bobby Reeve. Did you see that?
Yeah, because Bobby, like, I'll give Bobby credit here. He doesn't want to be fucking associated because he has to work with Bobo on the only show he's allowed to be on when he's not in the front row at a Mets game. Fucking the East Side Dave
That's
show.
what I tear him. I say, you do an East Side Dave show, and you do no other show. Not even your own podcast.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You can only really serve one master. I don't have to tell you. I think that's an Asian phrase. Am I right, Doris?
No.
All right. It's not an Asian phrase.
No, in Asian we say,
Which translates into English as...
dogs are delicious.
All right. Dogs are delicious. That's really...
I had a guy over at the dog park before. That sounded yummy.
Yeah, it really did. Hey, let me ask you something. Does Bobo's
You think
dog...
Bobo's girlfriend gonna write this call too?
Please, someone retweet this to Bobo.
Don't do it.
Boy!
Oh, he's gonna freak
You are
out.
really freaked out by this.
No, I'm not. I'm his girlfriend.
Let me ask you something. Does Bobo's dog freak out when you walk into the apartment?
No.
All
Me
right.
and Bobo's dog, we get it wrong.
You get it wrong. All right, here's another question, because I really don't know the...
I like a Mr. Maroonigans.
Yes.
Plus, a schnoodle is not a tasty dog. They taste like a fish.
Really? What's the tastiest dog, Doris?
Doberman.
Really? That's
He's
a big meal.
dog. He's a big, meaty dog.
It's a big meal. You know what you really might want to get yourself interested in?
Shih Tzu.
No, not Shih Tzu.
Shih Tzu is good too.
You would think they taste like what?
Cat.
Shih Tzu.
No, it tastes like a cat.
Okay, all right. Well, I would think you would really like. You know what you need to get a taste for? Burmese Mountain Dog or Great Dane, because they live about a week and a half.
You need to get a taste for Bobo. Never come on this show again.
By the way, are you?
I think you got racist.
I
I don't like how you make me look on your show.
You look hot. By the way, is this really Bobo's
Oh, thank
girlfriend?
you.
Is this really what you look like?
Yes, Bobo is dating a cross-eyed Asian girl.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. Son, what is his girl? What is his? Okay, what do you normally look like? If I can ask, there, Doris.
Well, normally I don't wear the headband. I only wear that for your show.
Thank you. It means a lot. It means a lot. And it's actually this is a headband. That is a bandana. Do you see the diff? Like, this is something I wear. That is something our buddy Fealty, one of the mods on the lovely Wet Spot and Chrissy Mayer podcast wears, Simcast. So, again, it's slightly different. So,
I tell Bobo, if he ever come on this show again, he not allowed to go to Met game.
okay. By the way, do you have any pull getting him these tickets? Because I find it fascinating how he's living what they call the life of Riley. All right.
Yeah, my father, he worked for a bank. He get the free ticket all the time. I don't like to go. Baseball is boring.
I thought baseball was very big in Japan as much as
I'm from China.
There's no difference. There's no difference. So you're the people that gave us COVID,
See?
right?
See, you just say. There's no difference between the Chinese and the Japanese.
There's not. There's not.
I'm a Chinese.
There's not. Like, by the way, if someone thought I was Greek or when I have a tan, Spanish, I don't get offended. I don't.
I do.
But you get it. Well, if someone thought you were Greek,
Japan and China, mortal enemy.
yeah, but no one
We
cares.
never get along.
No one cares.
They rape us in Nanking.
In what?
Nanking.
Nanking?
You never heard of rape of Nanking?
Nanking?
What am I speaking, a fucking Chinese? Yes, a Nanking.
You are speaking Chinese. You're Chinese, apparently. No, I never heard of it. What is the rape of Nanking? If I'm even saying that hurts my
It's when
throat.
Japan come over and cure us and do a whole lot of raping.
So then wouldn't it make sense that it's easy to confuse Japanese and Chinese if there's so much Japanese fucking blood coursing through your veins?
The same way it's easier to confuse you with a black guy.
Yeah, but I would again.
You are more.
I don't care if I'm confused with a black guy.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Okay, black guy, shut up.
You fucking take that back, you chink cunt. See, I don't.
Oh, see, this is why Bobo never come on this show.
Yeah, I'm
you call me a chink.
I'm understanding.
Chink a
that.
bad word.
I'm understanding.
You gotta
that.
stop all the Asian hate.
How do you not know the unique rabbit joke, people? That's driving me insane. No one ever heard that joke.
Rabbit is good in a stew.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I've seen Fatal Attraction. All right, well, look.
Bobo never come on your show
I
again.
know he's never coming on the show
Ever again.
But I don't.
This
there's-
last phone call really seared the deer.
I like.
Deer seared.
All right, well, Doris, you're welcome on the show anytime.
Oh, thank
Bobo's
you. This is
welcome
gonna
on the
be
show
it.
anytime. His dog is welcome on the show anytime. And anyone is welcome on our show anytime. There's never been.
Well, I can't come on tomorrow because I'm gonna have interview Eastside Dave on Wednesday.
Okay, well, one, you weren't invited on tomorrow. Two, we're not on
I can't
tomorrow.
tell the same story in the same week.
By the way, I gotta talk to the boys because I have to fuck. I have to.
You have to fuck?
I don't have to fuck.
I have to fuck too. I'm horny.
But what's a Bobo? What's a Bobo? Now I'm talking like
What's
you.
a Bobo?
What's a Bobo like in the sack?
Oh, he's a real horn dog. He fucked me like a rabbit. You know who a unique rabbit? That Bobo. He go ee. He come really, really fast.
Can I ask you something, Garrett, while you're here? You were on Opie and Anthony for quite some time, correct?
Not really.
Okay. Doesn't he have?
Years.
Doesn't Bobo? Wasn't that an episode? And you can jump in, Doris. Doesn't he have a micro penis or something, Bobo?
No, he got big peenie. Big, huge peenie.
Did you say he has a big, huge peenie?
He has a big, huge peenie.
Garrett, am I wrong? Doesn't he have a
Stuff
micro
me with
penis?
that
Wasn't
egg
the?
roll.
Don't listen to this, Doris. Didn't one episode they have a stripper try and blow him, but she couldn't get his dick out of his.
Bobo's had 26 surgeries on his penis.
It's like a $6 million man penis.
Yeah.
Bigger, better, stronger. 2-inch. In China, that's like a fucking black dick.
Yeah, it's twice as big as it was. God forbid, I'm not even making. That's horrific. That's horrifying. He's had how many surgeries on his dick?
26.
Oh, that's my lucky number.
And I think that's the actual number. That's not like overboarding it.
I feel worse laughing about that right now than anything I've ever laughed at with Frankie.
Yeah, Bobo
really
never
do.
come on this show again.
Who's got time when you're having surgery every other day on your dick?
Yeah,
That's
now he comes you out like bullets.
Do you understand how blessed? I say this like I was walking back from the subway a couple days ago.
Tell me how blessed you are.
I'm breast. Fucking not the breast with the scar and the Frankie chick. I'm walking back I get off the subway the other day, and I'm walking up the stairs, And I'm walking slowly because there's a guy in front of me with a cane. There's a woman that had to be younger than me staggering around. Like there's a reason you say every day that's another beautiful reason you live in New York. Whenever you see fucking someone like in a wheelchair, well, unless you're in high school, then you call him a crippled coon and beat the shit out of him. But that's,
Oh no, that's racist.
yeah. But like you
Bobo
say,
never come on this show again.
words are powerful, and I say this. You say, "Thank you, Father, for my health," and Father, you can replace with whatever you want. But you do. And whenever you find a penny, I'm telling you, you celebrate and say, "Thank you, Father, for my wealth," because the universe doesn't understand. And that is why we're so fucking lucky. And you know what? Now, there's times I look at my penis, which I can see. Heads or tails, ladies, which I can see because I've had zero, thank God, I've had zero surgeries on it.
Oh, you're not a rear man.
No, I'm not.
You're
And
not a rear
by
man. You
the
don't
way-
have any surgery on penis.
By the way, if someone said I had surgery on my penis, singular, that's horrific.
Well, he's better now.
If you say I had surgery on my penis again, then I'm fucking I'm praying for you every fucking day. After I pray for fucking lovely little fucking Killian, who I don't. After I pray for Killian, whose picture's in my
I
wallet.
think 25 of the surgeries is because he masturbate too much and fuck up the first one over and over again.
Yeah, I don't.
He said probably what happened.
I don't understand. But
Cannot stop a door masturbate.
that's 26 surgeries.
He do tuggy and break his penis.
I would be afraid to do tuggy after one surgery. 25 surgeries later, after the first surgery. You know what? Actually, let's be honest. It's like a dentist appointment at that point, right?
No, it's like a penis surgery appointment.
Like I am
Yeah,
going
nothing like having a penis operated on.
Maybe-
It's
maybe-
not like a root canal.
Maybe Bobo's addicted. You know, people get addicted to plastic surgery. Maybe Bobo's
No,
addicted.
Bobo is addicted to the Mets.
Well, well, the Mets will never. He can have no penis because the Mets will fuck him for them. So I guess that's fascinating. But again, I mean, there's someone. I
In
guess.
summation,
Yes, I guess.
Bobo will never come on your show again.
I don't think you should. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I could look at him the same. Watch this. Let's pretend you're Bobo, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, Bobo, how you doing today?
My dick hurts.
You sure? You-
Did a lot of paid.
yeah. All right. Well, is there anything we can get you, like an ice pack?
You could get me number 27.
Hey, your girlfriend was
I
on the.
broke it.
Your girlfriend was on the other day. She does a.
No, it's me. I would do impression.
I know. I was trying. I
It was
thought.
just me. I trick you.
Yeah. I thought we were
I
doing.
trick you, now you dumb.
I thought we were doing a bit, and I was.
No,
gonna,
it's not a bit.
I was gonna say that I thought you were on.
And
Excuse-
you know what I say? I say never. Never again. Bobo, never come on your show again. I got to go. Bye.
I like click. All right, I'm gonna say something. Thank God. Thank you. And I'm gonna tell you, for a 54-year-old, all right, it's safe to come back now. Safe to come back. All right, look who's back. Look who's crawling back. Hey, buddy.
I was given some additional information.
Please go.
Because the situation was well over a year ago, and so I'm a little vague on the details.
All right, so there is Oh wait,
Our
did
show-
I'm back, Bobby.
that's called a gotcha moment. Say gotcha, Doris.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know,
Do you
man.
skirt away again?
It's just the guy asked you not to do one thing. We could talk about his 36 dick
I
surgeries
stopped
all
doing it
day.
a fucking year ago. He's never come back.
26.
Now he can suck my non-26 dick. Fucking year go by, Bobby. That's
like-
enough time.
You're like Ricky Williams. You just finished your suspension, you came back, and you smoked a
Yeah,
joint.
now these characters be on every fucking day. How about that?
But you said it. You said it perfectly, Bob. It's like he asked you not
Got
to
to go. Bye.
But